Hello, it's Rachel. Today's project is a mixed media canvas and I'm working on an 8x10 canvas board. To begin with, I've gessoed my canvas and I've chosen 3 colours of Dylusions paint. These are Lemon Zest, Fresh Lime and Calypso Teal. Next, I'd like to add some stenciling to my canvas, so I've chosen a Tim Holtz mini stencil and I'm using a Dylusions paint in Calypso Teal applied with a piece of Ranger cut and dry foam. Now I've chosen a second Tim Holtz stencil and this time I'm using it with some Paper Artsy Fresco Finish paint. The colour here is Purple Rain. Once the stenciling is complete, I've chosen a script stamp from Impression Obsession. I'm going to stamp this in Archival ink in the colour Magenta Hue. Now I've chosen a Tim Holtz stamp set. This is called Oddities. I've chosen to stamp this using Archival ink in Jet Black. These are a selection of circle shapes that I've cut out of a lightweight card using Spellbinder's dies. I'm going to paint these with Dylusions paint in bubblegum pink and then apply them to my canvas using some golden soft gel medium. These are water-soluble wax pastels from Caran d'Ache. I've chosen two different colours to edge my circles in. I apply the colour straight from the wax pastel and then I rub it in using my finger. I use a heat gun to help melt the crayon and that makes it easier to rub into the canvas. Next, I've chosen a stencil by Crafters Workshop. This is called Mini Sunburst. I'm going to apply this over the circles in white gesso and this is going to provide some contrast to the piece. Next, I'm going back to the Tim Holtz stencil that I used in the background. I'm using this with texture paste in the middle of all the circles, and once it's dry I paint it with some of the Dylusions paint, and then to mute that colour I go over it with a pearlescent paint also. Here you can see that I've painted over the stars with a pearlescent white paint. It looks on camera like they are totally white, but that is due to the reflection in the paint. I'm also adding some splatters here, and when I hold it to the camera you'll be able to see that you can actually see the colour that I painted underneath it. This is a stamp set that I found on eBay. Unfortunately, I don't know the manufacturer of it, but I'm using it to stamp a sentiment for my canvas, and I'm using VersaFine ink in Onyx Black to stamp with. Once my sentiment is stamped, I use my paper trimmer to cut out the words, and I'm applying them to my canvas using matte medium. When I've done this, I use a baby wipe to apply some Dylusions paint to the text in the colour Lemon Zest. After the paint has dried, I'm taking a Posca paint pen in black to go over the text and make it more bold and defined. I'm now using a charcoal pencil to outline my text. This is a Peel and Sketch charcoal pencil by General, and when I've done this I use a cotton bud to blend it into my canvas. As a final touch on my canvas, I've decided to add some splatters using my Itty Bitty background stamp and archival ink in jet black. That's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, I do appreciate it when you hit the like button. If you would like a full product list, there is a link to that in the video description, as well as details about my Mixed Media Challenge group over on Facebook and my other social media sites.